These 25 digital marketing tools could unlock your potential to grow fast, make more money, and smash your goals as a content creator. And in this video, I'll explain how they can help you with all your digital marketing needs, no matter whether you're a blogger, YouTuber, TikToker, or any other kind of content creator. Now, like a rat up a drain pipe, let's jump into the list fast and make sure you comment below and let me know your favourite. Canva is your one-stop shop for anything design related. I use a premium account for Canva, but even with a free one, it's got tons of functionality. Templates for every social media platform, you can create images, videos, even websites if you wanted. I'm not sure that there's a better online tool out there than Canva, and if there is, let me know in the comments. Now, these next two tools are going to allow you to copy branding and styles that inspire you. First of all, a hex code is a unique reference for a colour. So a dark blue will have a different hex code than a light blue. Sometimes when we're designing, it's good to understand what colours a brand may use so we can be consistent. For example, my first Skillshare course that I created, I wanted to keep the slides aligned with the Skillshare branding. So I used this really handy tool called Colour Pick, which you simply click on, point at a part of a web page and click again. It'll then give you the hex code which you can copy and paste into your favourite graphics program. What Fonts is a Chrome extension that works in exactly the same way, but instead of identifying a colour, it tells you what font is used on that particular page. It's really useful, especially when you see a nice combination that works well together. And yes, I just said a really nice combination of fonts, because I am one of those geeks. Flat Icon has a huge library of icons that you can use for your various needs. You find the icon that you want, change the colour if needed, and download the appropriate size. Now, I tend to use an app called Notion where you can customise icons for each section, and Flat Icon gives you lots of options that you can then use in Notion. Pixlr is another design tool. It's got some great features, and again, it's got a free version and a premium version. Now, one thing I really like is the background remover. So if you're a YouTuber, then you can use this to cut yourself out of busy looking photos so that you can then create your YouTube thumbnails nice and clean. Next, we're going to look at those tools that can really make the difference around your research, an essential process when it comes to identifying and validating your content ideas. Keywords Everywhere is a Chrome extension that will integrate with your Google searches and throw up some quick and easy statistics. You'll get search volume and difficulty levels that can be used to determine what your next blog post should be about. And it isn't free, but the cost is minuscule for the amount of data it gives you. I pay about $10 every 5-6 months on average. vidIQ is a great tool that all YouTubers should consider using. There are different pricing levels, but it does have functionality at zero cost as well. Now, I use it mainly for video research. I search for a topic on YouTube and it gives you a rough idea of competitiveness plus other suggestions and data. One thing I like is going to a YouTuber's homepage, clicking on the trending button, and it'll show you what videos have got tons of action right now, which may inspire your next video choice. Feedly is great for adding various sources for your industry or niche, and again, researching content ideas. Often we can get our big content break by reporting on trending issues, and Feedly is a great way of delivering what's relevant into one place. All you do is go through and add some content sources and check back daily to see if there's anything inspiring. Now, video is an essential part of content creation. Even if you aren't on YouTube, TikTok or Instagram Reels, many bloggers are incorporating video too, as people just love to consume it. These tools will help you on the way. Now, if you're recording a video and you want a simple way to explain something, use the Page Marker Chrome extension and you can annotate on the screen. Sure, it may look a little messy, but you would be surprised how effective this is at getting your point across. YouTube Studio holds data galore, from analytics to central management of comments or even tracking your revenue. I would urge every YouTuber to look at their analytics and start understanding who watches their videos and what content they like. Just don't fall into the trap of pressing refresh every 6 seconds to see if your views go up. Now, there are many options when it comes to video editing. However, I truly believe that Wondershare Filmora is one of the best on the market. It's full of features and really simple to learn and use. So if you want to get started with video editing but you've got no experience, then take a deep breath, install Filmora, and then jump into this video I created that will guide you through everything you need to know. The link to it will be in the description once you finish watching this one. Animated explainers are a cool way of creating content that are proven to keep people engaged and also help your audience understand complex topics. That's why they're used so much in the education sector. Now, VideoScribe is an affordable and really simple to learn application that allows you to build whiteboard explainer videos. Even better, I've got an hour-long course that takes you through every step. It's hosted on Skillshare and you can get 30 days free access using my link below. Free training, suitable for beginners and at zero cost to you. Now, all that research and content creation is great, but if you aren't organised, then you'll find yourself wading through treacle and unable to produce anything, which is why these organisation tools are ideal for content creators like you. Notion is a great tool, but for the life of me, I cannot explain exactly what it is. And I think that's because it can be different for everyone. You can create databases, checklists, notes, project management. Notion themselves describe it as this.
Notion is a single space where you can think, write and plan, capture thoughts, manage projects or even run an entire company and do it exactly the way you want.
Now, it's an incredibly versatile tool that I use for brain dumping ideas, planning my YouTube videos and blog posts, but also keeping general notes of all the things that I'm learning. I like the fact that it allows me to take all these random thoughts and inspiration and compartmentalise it somewhere instead of just shooting around in my brain all day. Now, is there a simpler platform to create documents and store them in a logical way than Google Drive? It's a must-have tool for me that allows me to access documents from any device that I happen to be using. Are you a visual person? Do you need diagrams and flowcharts in order to illustrate your next steps? Well, try Whimsical. You can get started for free and it has a really simple way that you can use to document your processes or systems. As you can see on the screen, I even use it to help plan out this video with a brain dump and different categories. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, as the famous phrase from The Shining goes. But in all seriousness, you need to get that balance right when it comes to creating content, especially if, like me, you do this around a day job. Don't try and work 23 hours of the day. Ensure you've got the right tools to let your mind rest. And for me, these include Goodbye Metrics is a genius plugin by Matt Devella, which allows you to hide all of the YouTube metrics. And I know what you're thinking, John, earlier in this video, you were telling us to look at the data and analytics and all the shiny tools that give us more and more juicy details. Well, that's right, but trust me, you can quickly become obsessed and focus too much on the metrics and less on the creative freedom of just creating content. This tool can help you by allowing you to just focus on the content, as ultimately, that will decide if you're successful or not. Now, I love audiobooks and a chance to fit some escapism into my day without feeling guilty. The best part, I can sit there and listen and not even have to read the words myself. I could insert a number of music streaming services here, but my current subscription is with Amazon as I like the family options. But choose the best platform for you and then add some background music to your research and find that balance of work-life that could ultimately help you with your content creation. Now, the next section is for those of you who produce written content. Now remember, when you're done with all 25, make sure you comment your favourite down below. English is my first and only language, yet I'm still woeful at grammar and spellings. Not a great sign for a blogger. Now luckily there's an amazing Chrome extension called Grammarly that you can install, and anytime you write in on that device it will check for mistakes and offer you suggestions to resolve them. It's well worth the installation. Next is Jasper, which is one of the many AI-driven writing assistants on the market. Now this is an amazing tool and can be used on any form of content. It can speed up blog writing or help you add a different tone to your sales copy for adverts or social media. It's stacked full of templates for different scenarios. This is a sign of how the software market is going to move as AI becomes more and more prominent in our lives. I'll leave a trial link in the description for you that will give you so many words free so you can play around and see if it's for you. Otter AI is a mobile app that's brilliant for dictation. Now if you're on the move and you've just had a brainwave that you want to get down before you forget, then open up Otter, speak your mind, get it all out, however crazy it seems, and Otter will transcribe your audio into words. Again, there's a free account that works for around 600 minutes per month. Now pay attention to this part as it's where a lot of content creators go wrong and quit inches away from success. The next two systems could turn your side hobby into a dream life with the right training and understanding. GetResponse is an email marketing tool. You can use it to create a landing page, give away a lead magnet and collect the email addresses from your audience. You can then manually email everyone or even set an autoresponder up that pings out a sequence of emails on autopilot, no matter when people sign up to that list. Email marketing is one of the most effective ways to nurture and grow your audience, turning them from cold content consumers to red-hot buyers of anything that you're selling. ClickFunnels is for those who have the luxury of spending a little more each month and want to create a more feature-rich landing page, website or sales funnel. This is a great option if you're at the point where you sell your own info products or coaching and you want a way to demonstrate your credentials and guide people through the buying process using a sales funnel. Now you may be wondering how we learn all of these things. I mean, that's a lot of tools and there are many angles to consider as a content creator. Well, here's what I do. Firstly, is there a better platform than YouTube with millions of videos on every imaginable subject? I've used YouTube to create my first website and even fix my fridge. It's a video content powerhouse that you can consume online or your TV or mobile app. If you want a more focused learning experience, like a short course without all the distractions that YouTube brings, then maybe look at Skillshare, especially if you're an entrepreneur or creative. There are tons of courses on Skillshare from some big name content creators. Oh, and smaller ones, like me. These people go on there and share their skills and often give you the full learning experience to get started with new skills, tools, strategies. If you check out the description for a free trial where you can binge on everything for free, usually for about 30 days. Now leave me a comment below and tell me what other tools are out there that you think should be on this list. I'm always looking for easy to use applications that make my life easier and my content quality better. I then create YouTube videos to tell you all about them. That's why you should pay special attention to the one that's on screen now.